Welcome back to Showbiz Insider. Now, Fashion Forward held its 9th season at D3 with a showcase of more than 30 ready-to-wear, couture and accessory designers. It was headlined by a stunning, emotional collection from Amato. These are regional designers who are global talents. Known as the region's definitive fashion platform, Fashion Forward Season 9 introduced the most diverse portfolio yet. From the exquisite couture of Amato to prêt-à-porter designers showcasing 13 new labels. Defining the art of fashion, Juan is known for his ability to craft extravagant, dramatic designs. Amato collection Flowers of War was a powerful theatrical experience, a haunting fusion of film, fashion and performance art. Elegant couture creations featured tulle, lace and crystals, juxtaposed by a film of war and presented with signature dramatic flair. So fun, that was absolutely exquisite, from the performance art to the fashion to the film, concept creation from the start to the end.
The concept of the show. The concept is it's inspired by the movie Flowers of War. It's a true story when Japan invaded China, and then they did a lot of bad things with the women. So the women went to refuge, went to go to church to hide, and they left China. They left China for good.
So how does this reflect in the designs, in the cuts, in your design process?
This basically is like, even though in time of depression, we have to dream. You don't have to stop dreaming.
It was exquisite, the performance art at the end. Let's talk a little bit about the relationship between film and fashion and performance.
Mm-hmm. For me, I'm a storyteller. I love to, tell a story, and I want to incorporate art and music and video and fashion.
And what about the fashion itself? I mean, it's exquisite materials. I know that Amato textures its own fabrics and designs. So what was it today?
It's more on, I love mixing fabrics, I love texture. This is our forte in Amato. We want to be a little different from but I'm showing also like a prêt-à-porter Amato, like a ready-to-wear.
From couture to contemporary women's wear, Bedouin defined the new cool, combining relaxed silhouettes with feminine fabrics. Designed and developed by Central St. Martin's graduate Aniyah Farag, the label aspires to create easy-to-wear collections. A less-is-more approach with a nomadic concept. So as a brand, like Bedouin is obviously inspired by nomadic tribes. Now, and I know you have this like aesthetic of simplicity and comfort. How would you describe that in the looks that we've seen today?
Well, a lot of our looks for this season are actually quite metallic. So you've kind of got the evening wear aspect, but it's loose fit, it's easy to wear. It's an easy length actually. So even when we're doing evening wear, it's kind of that ankle length. So you're not worrying about the rain, or you can still wear it with trainers, keep it casual. So that's how we kind of try to mix those contrasts.
Now talk me through your creation process, so your mood boards. Now I'm feeling like a Wild West theme going on there. What does it look like on the mood board?
What's interesting is it wasn't even a Wild West mood board this time. So we were actually looking initially at the galaxies, actually astrology and constellations, stars. So that's kind of where the idea for a lot of the fabrics and some of the embroidery came from. Normally we get inspired by a specific country or a setting. We like the travel aspect, but this time I think there's a lot going on in the world, and I kind of wanted to talk about the fact that we're all living on the same planet, and so I was kind of looking a little bit further afield.
Debut collections at Season 9 included Aniyah. This Sri Lankan designer learned her craft at Rampage Clothing and at the atelier of high-end high street fave BCBG. Her collection, The Glacier, embraced a colour palette of frosted blues and silver, featuring unique cuts, fabric manipulations and feathered details.
So congratulations on the collection. Now I know this is your first time at Fashion Forward. Just introduce the brand ethos and also the vision for the Glacier.
Aniyah is all about femininity, but also with like a touch of edginess. And this season we focused on bringing in like the mystical aspect of it. So textures involved. There's like glazed fabrics and also silks, which has a lot of texture.
What about some of the design features? I know there was a few sort of feather designs in there.
Yeah, it's all about fluidity and movement, yet highlighting your natural curves.
What do you say was the main signature design theme that we can see in the collection today?
I would say ankle length dresses. I think we're moving towards ankle lengths rather than floor lengths. So that is the biggest trend right now for me.
And Lebanese designer Lama Juni recently showcased at London Fashion Week as part of the EPIC initiative. She returned with a collection inspired by cultural references from Lebanese history, contrasting street-style hoodies with ruffled romance.
So Lama, congratulations. If you could just take us through the cultural references that this collection was based on.
All right, it was basically inspired by post-colonization of Lebanon, how the French really affected the Lebanese in terms of style, in every certain way, and I tried to embody and give the Lebanese women a new look, so a twist of minimalism, and at the same time you see the ruffles, the green, the red, the floral prints. So yeah.
There's this real kind of contrast of quite structured like trench coats and then these like romantic ruffles.
That's what I tried to do, to mix between the European aesthetic and the Middle Eastern aesthetic, and give a product that is in between. So a European woman can wear it, but still the Middle Eastern woman would feel great in them.
I have a question. Why this period? Why did you want to revisit this period now? The timing of it?
For me, I'm from Lebanon, and I lived in France for 8 years, and I'm very affected by it. I always wanted to design a collection that is inspired by my country.
Passionate, and it's about your heritage. Now take me through some of the key pieces. We've got a wonderful look right behind us now. Describe some of them, the fabrics, the textures, the cut.
I use crepes mostly and silk lurex, and something very comfortable. I always make sure that the clothes are comfortable. So they're all key pieces. Every piece has a special place to my heart.
And from the catwalk to the business of fashion, this season's D3 Fashion Talks were designed to assist emerging design entrepreneurs. From sourcing to funding and trend forecasting, panel discussions tackled technology and fashion, the art of digital storytelling, and building a brand that lasts. Outside, a selection of the region's best jewellery and accessory designers were exhibited in a separate curated space called the Showcase. And the weather didn't stop the social scene, where the Dubai Fashion Pack showcased their own unique takes on top trends for the upcoming season. Yep, it's a great time to get our glam on, because next up we hit the social scene for the Aklan Hot 100.